Okay, hey collective. This reading is about what happened to the money. I got a download, like it was a heavy download. Like there's a few people, like 2 to 3 people questioning and talking about some money. Also because there are like 2 or 3 people who have storefronts or something like that. Like one is moving from one location to another. Like their business that they kept in one late neighborhood or location, like they were moving to a better location or something like that. But what's going to happen is that that's going to be halted. So somebody's like took everything out of their old location and they ran into a problem. They thought it was going to be a short delay, but it's actually like being halted entirely. So somebody's being told like they're not moving forward with moving into the new location, and they're not going to be able to go back and get the old location back because the landlord at the old location doesn't want that type of business there. Like they want something else completely. So, and they have the liberty to do that because they don't, the lease was up, it was over. So somebody's thinking that they're moving into a new space and that they were just waiting to get all the stuff in. And, because when you move from retail space to retail space, you may have to like do some fixtures and different things like that for your type of business. Like you may need, display cases, or you may need, chairs and, shampoo, basins. I don't know, Then there's other storefronts, like businesses where they're in like they're either in a mini mall or they're in an actual mall. And this came up on my timeline too. And it was wild because one of the ladies' names was like almost exactly the same as my name. It was literally off by like 2 letters, in the one letter in the first name and one letter, I think, or 2 letters in the last name. So it's just like 2 or 3. And what I get is like one of these businesses is different from the other 2. So there's 2 in the same line of business or in the same type of location. It's either a strip, like a little mini mall where it's got an open parking lot, or it's an actual mall. So, but I think it's 2 in an actual mall because that's what I saw on the whatever come up, because a lot of times stuff just comes up on my timeline and I'm like, huh? And I'm like, oh, it doesn't resonate until I see synchronicities. 222 on my clock. But the synchronicity that I saw was the damn lady's name was almost the same exact as mine. And I don't know a lot of people with name like mine. So to find that, and I was just kind of like, yo, what? So there's people losing their storefronts, and then somebody's asking what happened to the money. Okay, there's 3 came. Oh, somebody was out there making it rain. I cannot make this up. There are a bunch of cards in this deck. For this to be the card, and like it's going up in flames is what I'm hearing here. But like for this to be the card that comes out, let's look at this deck, y'all. There's plenty of cards in here for this to be the card that comes out. So somebody was out there making it rain. And I think we were like spending a lot of money to do a lot of things to get things to look the way they needed it to look. Because making it rain could be like either on their own appearance and upkeep, or trying to make sure that other people felt like they were taking care of them. Or it could be in the aspect of somebody like making it look like, oh, going to pay for spell work so that it looked like somebody else was in a hardship. You know what I mean? Like it just depends on what they were doing. But it's like, oh, look, it says somebody needs to make better choices. Oh my gosh. If you're pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. So it's like these people put themselves in their own situation. So with the people that are in the leases inside the strip mall, not the people who are moving to a new location. Okay, so that's what it is. There's 2 people that have established leases and they're not supposed to be going anywhere. The owner of the strip mall or the actual mall are going to come and they're just going to give them a notice. They're not even going to discuss it with them. And they're going to have like less than a week or something like that to be able to tear everything down and get everything out. And that's what I'm being told. So like 411, that's just on the clock when I looked up now. And I saw this. It says, that little voice inside of you, listen to that. So maybe there's somebody that, maybe this is your friend, maybe you know them. I know who these people are in my life. So it's look, you guys, 3 cards. So it's definitely one location is their storefront. They said they were moving to a new location that was going to be bigger, better, whatever, and that's not happening. That's going to get squashed. And then there's 2 that are inside of a mall or a strip mall, and they're getting letters. Somebody's just coming to them and giving them a letter like that says your lease is ended. You have a week to get out, and there's nothing they can do about it though. That's the legitimacy of it. Ooh, wow. And Spirit saying, I care too much the fact that I'm even giving this message out. Oh my gosh. Or maybe you shouldn't. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, collective. Because I'm like, why? These people need to know. Like, some people need to hear about the things so they can rest assured again. But it's like, you shouldn't care. Like, don't you even care about the fact that, like, what it's going to look like on their end, how it's going to affect them? Because these people care a lot about how it looked to establish these things. And quiet as it's kept, a lot of them built these things off of talking about you. Okay? So, that's the reality of it. Ooh, and now you're winning. Look at this. This keeps, and it's got 4 cards. So this is yours because we're talking about you. You got a good thing going. Okay? Don't ruin it. 5:55 on the clock. So don't even care about what you're leaving, how they're going to be affected. Ooh. And so someone else, whoever this is in the energy that's like, you got a feeling that you just can't shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to it. So whoever this resonates with, for that person, they're being told to take a shot. Look, it's still coming out the same. Don't take 12, take 1. Okay, maybe 2, and then move on. So it's like somebody is going to need to try to take a shot, like somewhere else, though, is what I'm hearing. Like, this person is going to, there's one person involved that's like, if they don't take a shot in another direction, then that's what they're gonna have a problem, like a bigger problem. They need to listen to that voice inside of them when they find out about this, and then just move on, because they know whatever they did, they shouldn't have done it. Like, they went back to do something. It sounds like. Okay, and so for this person that's pissed, their only recourse is basically eating something to kind of soothe whatever their issue is. So eat something, bacon, chocolate, beer, get some. Like, if they're not into that, they're going to need to get some, because it's saying step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale, spirulina takes like booty. So whomever this is that's pissed at themselves, like, their only thing that they're going to be able to do that'll kind of give them any joy or satisfaction is going to be eating. Now, I want to be clear. The download that I got too is like, the collective bodies, we don't wish anything on these people. We're not wishing anything specific. We only hope that they will one day experience what they try to make your life existence, so that they can maybe see clearer and have some type of epiphanies and live a better life themselves. And the energy that I get from them, maybe it's mostly from this make it rain energy here. This person who lost all the money, or who got the money messed up, or like, I don't know, who got the money involved, who got them involved in all the schemes to make the money, like whatever. Okay, whoever this person is, that's where this energy is mostly coming from at this point. I don't know. So it's like, make it rain. This person that was making it rain, now it's telling them to loosen up. It's saying, don't get laid. So maybe this person was really in a promiscuous energy. And it's saying they need to tighten up. Like, they need to tighten up. They need to become a tight butt. Yeah. Even though it's saying control freaks don't get laid, you equals a tight butt. But it's like, yeah, that somebody didn't exude that type of energy at all. It's like they didn't loosen up, and they were trying to be control freaks in the area of someone else's life, right? And that's why they didn't get laid. Like, maybe that was a part of the agenda. Again, some of these people, in order to attach or to put something on you, they have to be able to get you, to get laid. Get you getting laid by them, or vice versa, right? Maybe your tight butt energy is what's keeping them from being able to get where they need to, too. And what I hear is like, there's no amount of money. This is so funny. Yep. Wow. Looks like the stuff is really about to get real. Wow. Ooh. Saying detox. People, places, things. People, places, things. Wow. This is too funny for me. Okay, so what else happened to this money? So what's happening here? So people are getting notices. These are 3 people who have storefronts. Okay, what else is taking? We don't wish anything upon them, right? That's where I was. We don't wish anything upon them. We only hope that they experience something. Oh, and they're in an energy of like, just stop being yourself. Just stop being you. And the collective is, we can agree to that under some specific terms for you too. Just one, that you stop being you. So as soon as you stop being you, the collective agrees to stop being them. So in the space of like you being nosy in the collective's business, the collective will start to share more. In the area of you doing spell work against the collective to make them this way or that way, they'll start, like if you want to make the collective selfish and, greedy and, this and that, they'll go into those energies as soon as you switch yours. Don't be surprised though if their energy of greed is proper. They're always like misconstrued. It's like the collective understands the need for balance. So in some areas you do have to be greedy to overcome where you've overgiven. And see, they don't think that far. They don't think that high. They don't think that, that low. they can't reach their depths or their highs. They just struggle like this. And it's supposed to help you learn lessons and get further quicker, but they never take the moment in the lows to think, and they never take a moment in the highs to think. They're just in the moments. They're just being thrust up and down through life. Whereas the collective's like, okay, wait, we're low? Okay, let's see what's happening down here low. Oh, wait a minute, we're high? Okay, what do we do to get high? How do we get this high? And what is the experience that we remember from the last high? And what do we need to hold up? It's so much, right? Oh, wait, we're low? Okay, does this feel good? Is there a purpose here? What's the purpose? Oh, look over there. This is what we should probably focus on clearing, like, right? That's the collective. Ooh. Do you see, so I read my cards, but I like when it comes this way too, because then you can see how the cards like actually come out. And this one went right up to me. So that always to me means like this is a part of the collective, or this is something that someone's guarding or shielding. But this one to me went like, it's coming right for you, collective. This abundance is coming right for you. Ooh. Okay, and so then the energy of this house is coming up, because there's like somebody here who's like a drunkard and who lost their hat or something like that with respect to this abundance or something like that. It's like this person, you see the card, this person over in the corner here lost their hat, right? They're balding probably too. They probably drink too much. That's probably what got them there. But they lost whatever this abundance is, this coin, whatever this is, they lost it down there. And it was just in the time that this kid just like happened to come out the house. There's significance here to the house too, because it's like, oh, okay, maybe you're going to be looking for a new house or buying a new house, but everybody wants your house, or maybe you already, are picking out your new house. Everybody wants your new house. And I was thinking about it, I was like, would they want it if they knew if it was a Habitat for Humanity house? 1313 on the clock. And what I got was, yeah, just because it's something that you're getting. And the reason why these people can't even get that, it's likely because they can't file the taxes. Like that's one of the restrictions on a Habitat for Humanity house, is that you have to file your taxes. And these people don't do that. 1331 on the clock, because they're crooks. They just mirror the correct behavior outwardly, but behind closed doors, they're making fake docs, fake companies. They have a good personal credit, and they just keep opening fictitious businesses, is what I understand. They have good personal credits, but they just keep opening fictitious businesses and use their personal credit to strengthen the business credit, and then they run the business credits in the dirt. But this person has done it so much, like they're getting caught up for that. That's not what that's built for. It's not built for you to play a game. It's for you to learn the lesson and hopefully establish a nice, good, honest, business where you can pay your employees. Because I feel like some people didn't get paid. Like that's been happening a lot in media too. But it was just in time for this person. Whoever this was just had all the right stuff and just put it off. Let me go ahead. But whatever this coin is, it was like real important. It was important. I love it when that happens. It's funny to me. It was well important. What are you doing playing over near this with something so important? That's what I don't understand too. But anyway. Yep, that abundance. Yep. So All right, what's the next card here? I'm trying to slow it down so we can kind of really hone in and focus too. Because I know that I speak quickly, but again, my brain moves even faster than that, yo. If you're wondering like why I keep bringing up aliens, I don't know, but first thing you could do is go listen to the Aliens album. Maybe that'll bring you some insight into your own thing. Okay, so ba-da-ba-ba. Ooh wee. So this person, this may be the person who's like, it's the one that says, listen to that little voice inside of you, you know, move on, you know. What this person is finding that there may be somebody that they wanted to be of service to, but at the time of their passing, who's now gone. So I feel like this is this person here. They were trying to be close with someone when they passed, or they missed the opportunity for this or something like that. And that's who's taking them through this. That's who's helping them to come to, you know, that's who's bridging this situation. Yeah. That's who's sending this person this instinctual knowledge. Oh yes, look, in passe, this person is like, so whomever this ancestor is of this person, whomever their ancestor is actually trying to stand between them and like what they're doing wrong right now and trying to help them on that. Hey baby love. Hey baby. Good. I'll be out in just a bit, okay? And we can talk about what you used to make it. We had a successful slime recipe here, guys. But yeah, this person ancestor is trying to do like some type of impasse and help this person get back on the right path. Because whomever this ancestor is doesn't have much time to be present, is what I'm understanding. Like this ancestor that's trying to help them now is actually coming through another family member. And I feel like instinctually they were under some impression that like there was another family member whose child was this new family member, but that's not the case, because when this person passed over, they were able to see. So when you actually move, this is this person here. This is who they were talking about, and they're in that time frame, and then this is where they exist afterwards. So when they got over to this side, they were met by these two, and these two kind of briefed this person on where this person was really at, and that's why they didn't go through where they thought they were. So maybe some family members thought like, oh, our father is coming through because our nephew is having a baby. That's not where that person is. Their family member was basically in purgatory until this bloodline got cleared. So this person was in, this family member that passed was in purgatory because they were trying to enlighten them. They were trying to enlighten the family. Like, hey, no, we weren't following our instincts. We've been clouded. Our judgment. It's this moon card too. We've been clouded, and this is the sun card. It's like, now that's what this person is trying to do. This person, this ancestor is in service to them, trying to help them to see. Yeah, I know this may be bittersweet, kind of finding out this knowledge for them, or this may be hard for them. Yeah, because they were maybe like proud and like exclaiming this, like, yeah, my nephew had a baby and blah 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 blah. But that's not who this is. This is the wisdom coming from the ancestors that's not how it's working. No, this is. I keep seeing this detox card every time I look back, and it's matching up with this orange, and that's what this family member, this ancestor is telling them, like, you need to detox. This is maybe the last message, because that family member is coming back through, but not through the family member that they had thought already, right? That was just a little gossip, maybe amongst three sisters of theirs, one that was trying to, seem bigger than the others. So I don't know. So all right, let's see what else is for this other person that's just gonna have to like find other ways to be happy, or find, soothe themselves throughout their days of loneliness, is what I hear, by eating chocolate, bacon, beer, finding other things other than being other than being promiscuous, is what I keep hearing. They may be really like into like health food and dieting and like focused on their body and stuff, but I feel like they're going to need to learn how to bring balance and actually enjoy and love their body at its healthiest, because sometimes people overwork their body. Let's just be honest. There's also someone else in this energy too. Like this is a masculine energy. There's a masculine in this energy, and I'm getting it's a Virgo. The masculine Virgo in this energy who's really into their health and stuff like that, like being physically like very fit or whatever. But they overdo it. That's the problem. There's no balance. There's no balance, but that's causing an imbalance. But that the masculine energy is actually using some steroids. The feminine energy maybe dabbling in like coke just to kind of get herself out of, I don't know, this daze. She feels like she's in a daze or something. I don't know. A lot of cloudy energy. Maybe somebody even thought that they were getting their wings, but they're being taken from them, and they're going to have to like learn how to persevere through that. Red may be a color that they've worn recently or have been recently seen in. They may have even, cut their hair sometime recently in the past. Like it's starting to grow back. I don't know why this is being pointed out, but yeah. And then this may even be this person's mother is saying, oh, maybe, cut your hair and try out a new hairstyle. That's always good. Maybe this person did do that, and that kind of did not help. But that was a huge part of where it signified outwardly that this person had lost their wings. Maybe a lot of people didn't notice that and are noticing that now. It's like where they lost their wings was way back there. Wow, this is pretty deep. This is also a bittersweet moment for this person to attempt. This person, they can take it one way or the other. This is the bittersweetness for this person, is that they can either play the victim or they can renew their own, life's purpose. Wow. Spirit said, but they need to learn how to not be impatient. That's the one thing that gets in their way. They start to get in this victim mentality, and they get impatient about not seeing the changes that they want. And it's because they haven't changed the things that Spirit wants from them, that God wants from them. Okay. This last energy, it's like loosen up. The person who was trying to have control over somebody's life, the person who was trying to make it rain and seem like they were the man, is what I'm hearing here. Ooh. Oh, wow. This person is actually in some weird energy. Like, this person is forever weird. Forever weird. This person is forever weird. 22 on the clock. Takes one to know one, baby. Okay, anyway. This person is having a lot of faith right now. A lot of faith. And they are actually trying to be grateful, is what I'm hearing. Trying to be grateful, because they may have like a baby on the way or something like that. So they're trying to, and then there's this whole like, or they may be renewing themselves, but there's like this whole like world. And then before I got on, I was like, we are the world, we are the children. And that's coming up in other people's readings. Like I saw a title and I was like, what? When did I see that? But it is what it is. But that's also just like a sign to all the synchronicities that you may notice, or that this person is noticing, is letting them know, like, this is complete. What if they did some spell works and like graveyard magic or something like that? Then like if they feel like they've been visited or haunted by, passed over loved ones and this and that and the other, and like or they're stuck with a dark entity or shadow from some work that they did or someone else's, like, yes. So these people they're realizing like, okay, at least we have the knowledge of knowing like what it is that we've caused. Like this person feels like not being caught in an illusion under someone else's spell work or under their own spell work even is helping them. And they're just hoping that they can continue to be patient, because it's impatience is here, like, right? Like wanting this to be finished so quickly, wanting this part to be over, but they still have this whole rest of this, mural to paint. Like, just imagine the wall goes, on and on and on and on and on. So throughout your life, right? So that's what they're needing to focus on, is that it's not a fast game, and this person is used to maybe quick, like running in quick and leaving quick and making quick money, and like this person is just all about the quick. So that's also in their energy, and they're just hoping that they can remain patient when they're rejected. Maybe they're planning to go towards somebody, or already have, or are realizing that they've been rejected a long time ago, because I feel like this is a ghost. Like, it's like, no, when this one and this time, like those were all rejections. Like this person maybe is realizing that like each and every time they've attempted to come back into your energy, like this time, the first time, like maybe there was a chance, and then you see the second time over here, it was getting a little bit more faint, and then this third time is like there was not a chance at all. But I feel like this person maybe just did this energetically. This third time they knew better. Like, that's why there's this full hand over here. It's like, oh yeah, no, I've been caught. Yeah, because there's three three brushes here. So like whatever they were trying to paint, whatever they were trying to pretend, because there's still the painting over here. Yeah. Maybe this person feels like you grew impatient with them too. And it's like, no, I don't feel like that's that. It's just, they weren't real. It was figmental, right? Imaginary. And you were willing to see it out until it disappeared. Yep. That's leaving them, your growth is leaving people in grief. Okay. They lost the one loyal thing because okay, says that person is holding a dog. So they lost the loyal part. Yeah, and they're being forced to release. Look at that in the graveyard. All these people are being forced to release you, relieve you of the burden of their existence. And you are supposed to be in this vanity energy. This is the collective. You're supposed to be in this vain energy. You know, it seems vain to other people, but look, these are the people that are drinking and, you know, and you're sitting here. That's why it looks that way to them, you know. And it may just be because you've been so passionate about being forward focused. Yeah. Okay. So dig out another set of cards. I'm going to try to get out of here in the next 4 minutes because this is a lot of heavy stuff for these people. I knew this was coming up. I just didn't know how. Damn. 3 businesses closing down because they was doing too much. Lilith, reclaiming your power, collective. Reclaiming your power. I was looking at the origin too of of Satan and you know, the devil and all of that, and like, what is this existence really supposed to mean according to the Bible? Because maybe we've been looking at it wrong. You know, our inspiration and our motivation has been because of someone else, and really we're supposed to be free and independent and know that we're on the right path. You know what I mean? So it's like someone else standing instead of the roots for our flowers. Ooh, and I just spoke about the movement. Okay, because it said movement there. I was just speaking about the movement in the other reading of repotting a plant. Yeah, change is important. It's important. Release the path. Does somebody talk like that out there? And you are on the right path. Like, yeah. Okay. All right. Things come and go. Surrender to the universe. That's for this person who's in this service energy, who's having to come to clarity, it seems, about maybe some hierarchy in a family. Someone is realizing like who the person really is in their family or something like that. Like, oh wow, we thought this person was just this. This person really is, you know, the end all be all kind of energy. Wow. Okay. This other person who's just being told to like go eat some chocolate, you know, you can only blame yourself. Maybe it's because like they use their magic wand, like they misuse their power is what I'm getting here. This magic wand energy, focus your energy on one thing. Like they did, but it was the wrong thing, you know, and now they're being tasked with focusing their energy on themselves. Yep. Because what they were doing in their witchy energy with their magic wand, it was stuff that they wouldn't show people outwardly. Like they wouldn't let people know what they were doing with their witch's hat, right? It says express yourself, share your gifts with the world. So the fact of the matter is, if you can't share your gifts with the world, they're not your gifts. They're not gifts. They're not gifts. So that's how you misuse your power. But anyway, witchy medicine. So connecting with this earth, this person may need to take their shoes off and stand in the ground and, you know, just ask for grounding. Oh, that's huge, especially if you're going through something like this where, like, honestly, if ever anything comes back that you sent out that was negative, I'm just personally speaking from my own experience, I always want to stay grounded because you never know. It could just be, like I said, the instance of just thinking negative, like so-and-so didn't have no COVID. It's such and such time. COVID's been gone. And then you step out the car and you got it. So if that can happen to me just from me thinking, then, you know, plan, because when you get into divinity, that's the type of disruption that happens when you steer off your path. Your path is so narrow. That's why people don't go down it, because who wants to be beat over the head when they just think something, let alone do things, right? So it's spirit is saying like this person needs to literally like sleep on it. Like if ever they are tasked with trying to uproot somebody else's flowers or take somebody else's flowers or just, get in the way of that in any way, shape, or form, they need to tell themselves no and go sleep on it. I don't know how many times this person has to be told this. They need to look at their north node and try to understand the value of their north node and how to get into it. Get into it. Get into it. Get into it. Your north node, 3003 on the clock. All right, and then this last energy. This person may have been a fallen angel who's realized that for some time. It's actually like struggled and teeter-tottered, but only internally, not externally. And they're being shown a sign now. That's literally what the card says. If they are wondering too, maybe this person's wondering, and if they're wondering like, oh, is that me? Like, well, if that's you, if you identify with that, you've been teeter-tottering on like which way to go and, etc. Spirit saying definitely get out there with nature. Take a walk. Under this new moon, yeah. Under the new moon, create something new for yourself. Maybe that's the task. Get into the habit before the new moon of taking a walk. There's something about coven and being familiar with something from that. Okay. What is that about? Yeah, finding balance. So maybe realizing that the value in what you've learned not to do, perhaps, for this person. That's maybe helping this person bring balance, or maybe even doing something that that will bring light into somebody's dark sky. So, but I feel like it's more so like righting wrongs kind of thing. Yeah. Because that's what will help you get clear on what you want is by making sure that you are not doing wrong. Like bringing light into someone else's sky. It's not about bringing light into your sky. It's about bringing light into someone else's. That's what this person is needing to understand. Okay. Anything else for this energy here? I don't think so. Ooh, no, I don't think so. Yep. Yeah. It says movement. Inspiration is drawn to motion. So Spirit's saying, yeah, definitely get in the energy of doing that. Like of uprooting yourself from whatever past life or past actions or activities that you used to engage in. Because really what's holding you back? Like, why are you in this half light? Why are you struggling with, the good and the bad? Why are you teeter-tottering when your head is over here in the light? Keep your butt out the dark. Couldn't get no more literal than that. What's holding you back? This is a lotus flower. Bloom even if no one is watching. Moonflower. So again, this person, whoever this is, yes, you are going to have to get it out the mud. And you are being told if there are any things that plague your body, the way to work on removing this from yourself is with the energy of Isis and focusing on casting spells to protect yourself and heal, because you may be getting spiritually attacked by the individuals who are now reclaiming their power, or that not the ones that you like, that not the divine beings, and we don't do that. We don't wish anything upon you. It's just that you've also created your own demons, right? Which these people know. They've created their own entities. They've used all this stuff. So these things are returning to them. That's all this is. This has nothing to do directly with the collective, other than the fact that you wanted to make the collective a part of it. That's the only reason why. Or, again, it's not just the collective, but like when they think of the collective, they think of one person, right? They're thinking of the chosen ones. They're not thinking about all those other people who they've done things to before or in addition to, right? But that's what's happening here. It's like, yes, you are being called because the protection that exists is for everyone, okay? And the way that you can help to protect yourself is to cast positive spells for yourself with respect to healing. And most importantly, it's going to only work if you do it for others that you have wronged first. Maybe for the one that always stands out for this person. Like maybe you need to right the wrong there energetically before you can even move to yourself, is what I'm seeing. I hate delivering that message because I feel like it so much tells people like, oh yeah, just go do something nice towards the collective and you'll be fine. And that's not the reality, but it does do a lot. It's so hard with this stuff sometimes. Anyway. All right, let's see. Oh, I said I was ending this, right? I think I am. Okay. Let's get one more card for everybody in this. Okay, I'll use these. Ooh. These cards can kind of go both ways. So this may just be like a word to the wise in this energy here. Please follow where you would like the information to go to. Thank you. Oh, okay. Anything else? Okay, so someone is to be expecting a divorce. And then someone should also be expecting domestic happiness. And you'll know because you've been in energy of good news. You've been thinking of good news. You've been, cheerful. You've been, happy, excited. The people around you have been in the same energy, just this, often bursts of laughter and, happiness, etc. Oh, okay. And then in this next moon cycle, this is, everything that's occurring under this next new moon or whatever is a good omen. It's going to bring a lot of goodness to the collective. Okay. Children signify friendly disposition. Okay. And so someone here. Yeah, okay. I don't like delivering these messages. Someone here is going to lose a child. Someone here in this family energy who's thought that another family member's child was their family member that had passed. They are losing a child. It has something to do with this extra joker in the energy. So there was someone that they kept close to them that was actually like working double teaming in some other effort that like they shouldn't have been, like just causing extra problems. Like they know who this is. And you probably know too. So it's like whoever that extra joker is that they got themselves, that they were, doing this stuff with. And then for this person who's got to like just eat some chocolate, get into the North Node, figure things out, stop trying to take other people's flowers and misusing their power. It says this card represents the person whose fortune is being told. And all the other cards affect it to a degree in accordance with their relative proximity. When a gentleman's fortune is being told, number 18 has no significance in this layout. Now this is card number 19, which is a Two of Hearts. So I'm feeling like someone is being told that they have no significance in a Two of Hearts situation. And that's who this person is. Like that's who this is. And as a result of that, like there's been this fire. So flames on the heart indicate good fortune and neutralizes the evil of near-lying unlucky cards and increases the value of lucky ones. So it's like this person also has an opportunity to turn things around. It's just they have to get out of this fiery energy. They have to get out of this like passionate energy. They have to get out of this angry energy. Anything that lights a fire towards another person is a problem for this person. It will continue to backfire is what I'm hearing. It'll bring the evil or near unlucky, like the unlucky stuff that's lying near. So, yeah. Oh, okay. So the unlucky stuff that was coming up here too. It's like, yeah, if this person doesn't, like indulge a little bit and kind of like use those moments to put their passion and their fire versus like trying to pull at another person's energy or misuse their power, what's going to happen is this person's going to become overweight. This person is going to be plagued by everything. Like it says something about them using Coke or something like that too. Like it's going to be a lot of problems. It's going to be a lot of problems. Yeah, because they do have some enemies out there. What I'm hearing is like all these people have several enemies, and these enemies are kind of aware, and they're just kind of sitting deciding like, okay, what should we do? And basically your response to what their response to what's being shown to them right now is what determines what these people's actions are next. Oh, look at this. I cannot make, oh gosh. Okay, I'm going to end this here. It says, the mountains nearby indicate the presence of a mighty enemy. Okay. And I said, I said, yeah, that's where they're at, right? And it says the roads turn to the dark clouds, foretells misadventures, but far from the person, the evil consequences may be averted. So it's like it's up to them, if they want to take the right road or keep themselves out. And then this last card, it says the order denotes honor and recognition of labor. Near 48, a sure sign of business success. So it's kind of like the order of things is that the collective is going to be recognized for their labor, right? And then they are going to have a lot of business success, because a lot of this that we talked about here was just like 3 businesses being closed down, essentially. So in the same effect, those 3 businesses will then go over to the collective's business endeavors that they've either already started, had the idea for, like however they play out. But the 3 business endeavors that the collective has been working on are the ones that are about to be flourishing as a result of these ending as well. So what I'm being told is there are 5 other businesses, but they're not storefronts. So that's why these were being brought up separately, is because these are storefronts. There are other people who are self-employed that we will be discussing in other readings. Okay, I didn't know that. Thanks, Spirit. All right, I hope that this has been helpful or insightful in some way, shape, or form. And I'll catch you on the next one. Later.